Hey guys, it's Rose with Roselikescrochet. How is everybody doing? You should be seeing this video sometime during the week of September 25th, 2023. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I actually love to crochet, but we'll talk about that another time. I like yarn a lot and I make stitch markers. So if you can go check out my Etsy shop and favorite the shop and a few items, it does help me out a whole lot, even if you can't purchase anything. Keep an eye out. There will hopefully be an update on the 12 Days of Christmas stitch marker calendar, hopefully sometime next week, along with a mini Etsy shop update. So for those of you who are new here, I live in Chicago, in the Chicago area. I have one daughter. Her nickname is Carrots, like the vegetable, and we have one rescue dog. His name is Camo. So for this year and the past few years, you guys have helped me out with a domestic violence organization that's also based here in the Chicago area called Wings. All of the links for Wings will be down below in the description box, as well as anything else that I talk about, like links for the Facebook group and all that other stuff are down there. So they were one of the only organizations I could find during the pandemic that would accept handmade donations, and they are still accepting them. So go check out their website. They have an Amazon wish list, which is linked down below also. The contact that I have there, she asks for specific items every month. And the list for what she's asking for can be found down in the description box. And it's also a pinned announcement in our Facebook group. So for this month, which is almost over, which is September, they were asking for hat and scarf sets or hat and cowl sets. The catch was you would have to send in, for every adult set, you would have to send in a kid set because they have more children than they have adults. For next month, which is October, and by the way, their coat drive I think is sometime next month, so that's why they were asking for these in September. And it does get really cold here in Chicago, so I appreciate everyone who has sent in donations already. For next month, which is October, which is the last month we're doing this, they are asking for baby blankets, only 2 per person, and loveys, and only 2 per person on that as well. So any questions, you can always email me, roselikescrochet@gmail.com. I always encourage you to donate locally if you can. I've gotten a couple emails that from excited people that they found a local place to them where they can make donations. So that is pretty amazing. But please donate locally if you can. So for this update, you'll notice that the title is part 1 because the packages that have come in so far that I have 12 of them all together, and some of the boxes and bags are really, really huge. And I don't want to make the video too long. So I'm going to cut this into 2 parts. You'll see the next part in a couple days whenever I can get it uploaded. But you'll see me in the same shirt for both videos. So if you have any questions on anything that I talked about, you can always, and I do encourage you to leave a positive comment down below in the comment section. And if you donate, come back and read what people write about you, because it's all good things. So I don't think any other admin information about Wings or about Roselikescrochet. I did have a craft fair last Saturday, which went really well, and I will tell you guys all about that in the next yarn yakking video. So we're just gonna get started. So like I said, I have 12 total donations, and then I have this video will have 6, and the part 2 will have 6 also. Okay, so, and I'm a little bit nasally still because I'm getting over a head cold, and I don't know why it's taking so long. So I hope you don't mind the voice. All right, the first box that I have came from Elaine, and Elaine sent a note in the package, and it says, by the way, you guys, if you have a pattern for something that you're sending in for donations, and not just for me, but for anyone who's doing like a YouTube, who has a YouTube channel. So Boggy Creek blankets, anything for Wings. I'm trying to think of who else is collecting donations. Lisa from Happy to Hook. Those are the ones that come to mind. Make sure you send a note if you can, if you know what pattern you used and if you know what yarn you used, because people watching the videos are constantly asking for the pattern that was used, and sometimes I have no idea. So you can just put a little post-it note or something in your package. Okay, so Elaine says, "Dear Rose, thanks for all you do. The bags were just to organize. There's no cats. No cats were involved. Please don't include me in September's thank you drawings. Blessings from Elaine." Okay, so before I show you what Elaine sent, we have thank you gifts at the end of every month, and you can choose to not be included if you don't want to. And honestly, I think that maybe next year we won't do thank you gifts because a majority of the people that are chosen for thank you gifts aren't emailing me to claim their gift. So I don't think it's that important for anyone to get gifts when they're donating for charity. So hopefully we can do wings again next year. And if we do, there probably will not be any thank you gifts. We'll have to think about that. Okay, anyway, so she had 3 separate bags in her box, and one of the bags was labeled adult large. There you go. Oh, and she said she has no cats. And so if you do have cats, if you could just make a note that you have cats, that way I don't open bags, because I am highly allergic to cats. Okay, so this is the first set, which she marked as adult large, and it is a hat and a cowl, and it's beautiful. I love the brown, and I love the hat. That looks like a Bag O' Day pattern. I think that's the chocolate bonbon beanie. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So there is a hat and a cowl, and it's beautiful, Elaine. So this, I'm actually going to put these back in the bags because they're labeled, and that way if someone has a larger head, they will know that it's a size large. Then she had another bag that was labeled adult medium, and I think she even put on there like what size circumference for the head. So this is one of the sets. It is a hat and a cowl, and it's also very, very beautiful. So pretty, Elaine. I love it. And then the other adult medium set is this one, which is, it looks like an infinity scarf. Look at that. So pretty. Oh my goodness gracious. And this is the hat to go with it. And that is adult medium. So absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Elaine, for those. And then we have 5 kids sets here. And here is the first one. So this is also a infinity scarf and a hat. Adorable. And I think the bag here says toddler size. So I'm pretty sure that they could fit a little bit bigger if they needed to. There is another infinity hat or infinity scarf and hat. So pretty. Elaine, you did an amazing job. By the way, Elaine is from Illinois, just so you know. I don't think I said where she was from. This is a scarf and a hat, and it looks like the hat is knitted. At least this part is. Or is that Tunisian? Oh, I don't know. That might be Tunisian crochet, or is that just single crochet? If that's single crochet back loop only, oh my goodness. You have more patience than I do. Here is another set. These are great. So pretty. This is the scarf, and this is the hat to match it. These are gorgeous, Elaine. I would love to know the patterns for some of these. Ooh, and this one has purple on the edges. So here is a scarf with a purple flower, and then the hat is beautiful, and it has purple edging on it to match the little flower. Elaine, thank you so much for sending these beautiful sets. I'm really excited to be able to deliver all the hats and scarves over to my contacts so they can get ready for their code drive. So I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, you guys, so the next bag was huge, and it came from Tiffany from New York, and there was no note in the bag, but there were a couple of Ziploc bags all labeled, so I need to make sure I keep these separated. We have one bag that says 4 adult hat and cowl sets, so we'll do that one first. So it looks like these were all knitting machine. Ooh, this is so pretty. So this is like an infinity scarf, but it's one of those, it looks like a twisted headband, and there is the hat to match. It's so pretty. Oh, she even put a dryer sheet in there to make it smell good. Here is a hat and a scarf. Beautiful. Thank you so much for these. I appreciate that, Tiffany. And here is another scarf. These are all Addie knitting machines, at least these so far. They're beautiful. I love them. I'm still learning my Addie knitting machine, so I actually will show you in the next video. I did finally finish all of my sets for wings as well. Here is the next one. There is the scarf, and there is the hat to match it. That's perfect. So I'm gonna make sure that these all get put in, you know, back in the bag so we know which is which. Yeah, 4 adult hat and cowl sets. The next one says 2 sets for kids. So let me show you this one. Oh, these are so pretty. So here is a hat and a scarf. And I love, love, love the color. And then, oh, there's another dryer sheet. I'm gonna owe you a box of dryer sheets, okay, Tiffany? Here is another hat and scarf set. Oh, that's so pretty. Is that a Karen something? Let me know, because I'm having trouble getting my Karens to go through the knitting machine. Okay, the next bag also says 4 sets for kids. So we have this one right here and another dryer sheet. Thanks, I gotta do some laundry. I'm kidding. So there is that set. It's purple and gray. Love it. Here is, oh, this is really pretty. This like flecky yarn. That's really, really pretty. Oh, I love that. Tiffany, I would love to know what yarn that is. And then this is sparkly, and there's another dryer sheet. And it is brown and is super, super pretty. And then this one is super nice as well. Very neutral. That's perfect. And then the last bag she had in there also says 4 sets for kids. So we're gonna see dryer sheet. All right, so it looks like we have a scarf with a little bit of fringe on it, and this speckled, freckled, whatever yarn, which is super duper pretty. Oh my gosh, I really need to know what yarn that is. And then here is the other set. So pretty. So these are all knitting machine. And then here's another dryer sheet. I do owe you a box of dryer sheets. There is a scarf with a little bit of fringe. And the last one, oh, this is really pretty too. It's purple with a gray hat, and then the fringe is gray to match it. So Tiffany, thank you so much for sending all of these kid sets and the adult sets. This is a lot of cranking work on the knitting machine. I don't care what anyone says, the knitting machine is definitely handmade. It turns out beautifully, unless it's mine. So thank you again, Tiffany, I appreciate it. And we're gonna get to the next one. Hang on. All right, you guys, so the next 2 bags, which I will show you the size of these bags. These bags come from Jo, and Jo is from Arizona, and she is a massive contributor to Wings, and I so appreciate you, Jo. Thank you so much. So she's got 2 bags, and this one is labeled children, and it says there are extra children's sets, and then the other bag, I believe, has adult sets. So we're gonna go through the kids sets first. I'm gonna put the bag on the floor. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is a hat and a scarf. So these are all kids sets right here. There is a hooded scarf, which is perfect. Oh my gosh, and adorable. Here is a hat and a, oh, I don't even have to take the scarf out. There's a hat and a scarf. The scarf has these little curly whirlies on it. Oh my gosh, Jo, I don't know how you have the time to do all this, but I am so grateful that you do. Here is another hat and scarf. You can see the scarf has these little pom-poms on it, and it's all purple. And then here is, oh, this is so pretty. This is a corner-to-corner hat and the scarf, and she's got 2 pom-poms on the end there. Beautiful. This one doesn't look like there's any fringes on it, but that's totally fine. Hat and a scarf. You guys, this one, are you ready for this one? Okay, so the hat is this, and then are you ready for the scarf? Oh my gosh. It is a giraffe scarf to go with the hat. There is going to be a fight over who gets this, and it's going to be between me and a kid. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Josephine, please let us know if you have a pattern for that, because that is just adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Here is another hat and scarf. So cute. How do you make things? I know you could just reduce the size and the number of rows, but guys, if I can't make it to fit my head, I don't know how to make them. There is another hat and scarf. Here is, oh, look at the pretty pom-pom hat and scarf. Oh, this is really soft yarn. That feels like Karen Simply Soft, but I could be wrong. Here is another hat and scarf. Oh, that one's knitted, you guys. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Joe, like, you're amazing. You're absolutely amazing. Here is another corner to corner hat and scarf with a beautiful pom-pom on it. And then we've got this adorable pastel-y rainbow set. Beautiful. We've got this blue. Oh, this is a hooded scarf too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the hood with the pom-pom on the top. And then there is the scarf to go around the neck. That is so amazing. I should probably try and make some of those for winter, right? Yeah, in all my spare time. All right, then we've got this brown set with a beautiful pom-pom. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just can't stop saying how incredible these are. Here is a scarf with a little neck warmer. We've got a couple more kids sets. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so here is the scarf with the little scalloped edges, and there is the hat to match it. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, Joe. I love it. Here is a very bright yellow hat and scarf set. And then the last one for the kids is this purple one right here. So that is a lot of kids sets, which is going to be amazing. And keep a lot of little ones' heads nice and warm. I don't know if you guys know, but Chicago gets like bitterly cold in the winter time. I think I remember like a year or two, maybe 3 years ago, it was like 51 degrees below zero. Yeah, it was really bad. So I'm gonna get these put away and I'm gonna go grab Joe's other bag. Hang on. All right, you guys, this was the second bag from Joe. And there is a little note in this bag. It says, hi, Rose, Carrots, and Camo. There are 2 bags for September. One is all adult sizes and one is all children's sizes. There is a label in each one from Joe. And then she says adult is this one, but we're good, we know. Okay, so are you guys ready? There's not as many adult sets, and that's totally fine. Like I said, they have more kids than adults there. So here is this looks like a beautiful scarf and a hat, and it's gorgeous. I love the colors on that. It's so fall. Here is another one, which is also beautiful. Oh my gosh, Joe, I need to know the pattern. Look at that, you guys. That's beautiful. Holy smackerels. Okay, then we have, just for the blue people, we've got a hat and a cowl. And that's like the puff stitch. This is like a V-stitch. So pretty, so pretty. Oh my gosh, wait till you see this one, you guys. This is a cowl. And here's the front with the buttons. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Is that just corner to corner? It has to be. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Joe, you are super talented. Okay, here is a corner to corner. There's the scarf and the hat. I know that's a sweet roll because I have that one. Here is a hat and a scarf, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Then we have this, if you are not into fanciness, tan hat and cowl. We've got, oh, this is really pretty too. Okay, here is a hat and a scarf, and it's, excuse me, a granny stitch. So pretty. I love the way you stripe that. Here is a hooded cowl for an adult. So there's the hood part, or a hooded scarf. There's the hood part, and then the scarf wraps around your neck. That is such a brilliant idea. I always lose my hats. And then there is the last adult set, hat and scarf. So Joe, thank you so much for sending those 2 humongous bags of hat and scarves for the people at Wings. You guys don't know how much they appreciate it, but I can guarantee you that they very much appreciate it. And I think that they have additional families this year, so these will definitely come in handy. And Yeah, sometimes they come out with a newsletter. If they do, you guys, I will always share that with you. Okay, we have 2 more for this video. Hang on. All right, you guys, so the next box came from Gloria, and she is from Texas, and here is the card that she put in the box. And let's see what Gloria says. Hi, Rose. Thank you for collecting donations for wings. Here are 5 adult hat and cowl sets and 5 child hat cowl scarf sets. They were made with 100% acrylic yarn and have been washed and dried. They are bagged because I have cats who mostly sleep all day but are crazy at night. I crochet after everyone goes to bed at night. From Gloria. Gloria, you're so funny. I wouldn't be able to sleep either if there were some crazy animals running around my house. All right, so they're all in the bags, and I'm just going to show you. Let's see here. This one says 2 adult hat and cowls, 100% acrylic, washed and dried. So I'm going to show you. She's got a gray set right there. That's really pretty. And then this is, here you can see the hat right here. And then the scarf to go with it, or the cowl. Oh my gosh, that's super pretty. I love that pattern. Can you let me know what the pattern is on that, Gloria? It's beautiful. I love it. This one says 2 adult hat and cowl sets, 100% acrylic, washed and dried. So there is the hat and the cowl. And then on this one, oh, that's so pretty. It's a creamy color. Oh, this is all like back loop, 3rd loop. Oh, that's so pretty. And here is the cowl. And then here is adult hat and cowl, 100% acrylic. Oh, that's really pretty. Is that the alpine stitch? That's so pretty. I need to try that. And the cowl is right there. And then we have 1 child hat and scarf. So the hat, you can see, is right there. And then you can see the scarf. That's really pretty. This is heavy too. I'm surprised you wanted to work with such heavy yarn in Texas. This one says 2 child hat, scarf or cowl, 100% acrylic, washed and dried. So there's the hat and the scarf or the cowl. And there is the orange. And there's the scarf. Oh my gosh, Gloria, these are beautiful. And thank you so much for bagging them up. I appreciate it. And these are also children's sets. So there is the hat and the scarf. And there is the hat and the scarf. So Gloria, thank you so much for sending all those donations all the way from Texas. I do appreciate it so much, more than you guys ever know. I'm going to have a car full of stuff to bring over to Wings. So thank you so much. All right, we got 1 more, guys. Hang on. All right, you guys. So the next box did not have a return address on it, but there is a note in the box. And let's see what it says here. Hello, Rose. Please find enclosed 4 adult and 4 children winter hat and scarf sets for Wings 23 donation for September. The items were crocheted using basic double crochet stitch corner to corner and Bag O' Day crochet tutorial 735. Red Heart Super Saver and Lion Brand Mandala watercolors yarn were used to make these creations. Thank you for what you do, Rose. All items are made in a fragrance-free, smoke-free, dander and pet hair-free home. And there's no name on here. There's no name. So whoever you are, when you see these, know that I appreciate you so much. And thank you so, so much for sending in the donations. It's amazing. And they were packaged so beautifully, you guys. I'm going to show you. Here is how they were in the box with the bow and everything and a little tag. So there's the hat and there's the scarf. Let me see what the tag says. Oh, it just says child hat and scarf, 75% acrylic, 15% wool, 10% nylon, washable and dryable. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you for providing those instructions. Here is adult hat and scarf. It looks like the same pattern and it looks like the same yarn. So absolutely beautiful. And then we have an adult set on this one in this really pretty blue color. There's the scarf and it says, it's the same content as the green ones. And this one is going to be the child set to go with. That's awesome. So there could be like a mommy baby set or a mommy toddler set for all of these. This one says child hat and scarf, same content. That's super, super pretty. And then here is the adult set to go with it. Gorgeous colors. I love it. Then this one says child hat and scarf, 100% acrylic, washable and dryable. That is super duper pretty. I like the way it pulled right there. Pulled, made a pattern. That's really cool. And then here is another adult hat and scarf set, 100% acrylic, washable and dryable. And that one is the corner to corner set. So whoever you are, whoever sent these, thank you so much. You packaged them beautifully, and I can tell your work is amazing, and thank you so much for sending them in. And that's going to be it for part 1 of this update. I'm pretty sure that there will be, there's going to be 6 in part 2. So remember to leave a positive comment down below. And I guess I will see you in part 2, which will be in like two seconds for me, but in like 2 or 3 days for you, depending on when I can get it uploaded. So that's all I have, guys. Take care and have a great night. Bye.